Okay, next we will solve problems based on Fourier transform. Okay, we will go for the first problem. Here a problem it is given where obtain Fourier transform, that is ft, of the signal. The signal here it is given as x of t is equal to e raised to minus at u of t, where a is greater than 0. What we have to do for this? We have to draw the its magnitude and also of the phase spectra. Okay, solution. First we have to write what is Fourier transform equation, that is x of j omega is equals to integration minus infinity to plus infinity x of t e raised to minus j omega t dt. Then what you have to do? We have to substitute what is the input signal it is given for us, that is x of t is equals to e raised to minus at u of t, that you have to write here. Instead of x of t, I am writing as e raised to minus at, what it is given for us. And then that u of t it will be there. Okay, u of t. Okay, here I missed u of t e raised to minus j omega t dt. Next, what is the u of t function it is giving for us? It is giving the information about what is the limit is going to be existing for the given signal, right? Based on that, when I go for the u of t signal, when it is multiplied with the e raised to minus at, the limit what it is going to occur is from 0 to infinity. U of t signal is giving the information about the limit function. So limit will be changing from 0 to infinity. Then here combined of these two terms, that is e power terms, then I can write as e raised to minus taken outside minus a plus j omega from this part, then multiplied with the t. I hope you will be knowing of exponential parts addition, how it is going to be multiplication. Okay, based on the basic rules we can write of this into dt. Then go for the integration. What is e power integration? E power any of the parameter, e power x means e power x divided by x, right? Same thing here it is written. Integration is going to be e power minus a plus j omega into t divided by, what is this? That is minus a plus j omega. The limit is going to be 0 to infinity. Then when I apply the limit for this 0 to infinity, it will be 0. The whole parameter it will going to be 0. Okay, then when I substitute for 0, e power 0 is 1, minus of minus is going to be plus. For that reason, x of j omega is going to be 1 divided by a plus j omega. I hope you are getting, or else I will expand here. When I substitute for the upper part, e raised to minus, where for t we are going to substitute, right? E raised to minus a plus j omega minus a plus j omega into infinity divided by minus of a plus j omega. Yes, this is the upper limit. Minus of the lower limit, what we are going to apply here, that is e raised to minus a plus j omega into, what is the lower limit? It is of 0. We are substituting for t, right? For that reason. Then minus of a plus j omega, right? When e raised to infinity it will be 0. This whole part is going to be 0, right? Then e power 0 is 1, right? This whole part it will be 1. Then minus of minus plus, what is going to be left in? 1 divided by a plus j omega. That's what I wrote directly, the equation. And for a is greater than 0, a is greater than 0, they only given the condition, right? That you will be getting. Then it is, we got the, what is our x of j Fourier transform. After getting the Fourier transform, we have to find out what is magnitude and also of the phase. So when you want the magnitude, that is mod of x of j omega, what you will be doing? In your ECS subject you did, right? I hope. What that will be going for? The complex is going to be square root of real square plus imaginary square, right? So same thing here it is written. 1 divided by square root of a square plus omega square. That will be your magnitude part. Then the phase is going to be x of j omega is equals to, when you are getting 1 divided by a plus j omega, right? For tan inverse of real, it's of 1, but imaginary is of, it's not having any value, it will be 0, right? I hope you are getting. How you will be writing for imaginary part in terms of phase? You will be writing as tan inverse of real part for the numerator. Real part is of, imaginary is 0, imaginary divided by real, right? 0 by 1. What is the value? It is 0, right? It will not, the whole will be 0. When it is denominator part means you have to take minus tan inverse of for the denominator part, it will be omega imaginary divided by real, right? So this will be 0, means minus tan inverse of omega by a, you will be getting as the phase. After getting of these two, we have to draw the signal for the magnitude and also for the phase. So you'll be getting the signal as, observe here, like this you will be getting the signal from infinity to the 0, and it is going to be down and it will be continuing. This is about the omega. How you will be getting of values of this? We have to substitute for a value and also for the omega value. When omega is equals to a, positive a means a square plus a square, 2a square, right? That is nothing but 1 divided by square root of 2 into a. You will be getting when it is of a is equals to 1 divided by root 2 into a. In the negative value of minus a, if I substitute for omega, we will be getting the same, because minus a square means again plus a square we will get. So it will be same. So from that you have to decide that it will be coming as same value at both. Then when I substitute omega as 0, means 1 divided by a square, square root of a square means nothing but 1 divided by a, means the maximum value I will get. And one more thing, remember, when we are going to focus the signal in the SNDS as any of the system we are going for, it is main function will be preferring for the cos function, right? The cos function up to 0, it will be having some magnitude. Cos it will be 1, but when I approach for the signal way, it will be having some magnitude at 0. You have to think in that way. Then at 0, you will be getting some values. Here we got as 1 by a, right? So we don't know what is the value it will be coming at rather than a. What's the value we are preferring here is of a is greater than 0, positive values of a. But we don't know what is the values we will be getting for the negatives or else the positive values. For that reason, up to this function, we will be getting the values like this. After that, we don't know what is going for. For that reason, just give the infinity range. For that reason, you just stop here only. It's not no needing of extending how it will be coming. Okay, this is about the magnitude part. Next, about the phase, that is minus tan inverse of omega by a. Here also you substitute for omega when omega is equals to 0. At 0, what you will be getting? Omega is equals to 0 means tan inverse 0 is of pi by 4. Okay. In terms of you have to calculate in your calci, you will be getting of that values. What is the value you will be getting? Tan inverse, not a tan function, right? So you will be getting as At 0, it will be 0. Then when at a, when I substitute omega as a by a tan inverse of 1. What will be getting when it is of 1 means pi by 4 minus, if I substitute, I'll be getting as pi by 4. When I substitute a, it will be getting as minus pi by 4 because minus sign is there. Reverse angle you will get, okay? Based on that, the angle is going to be from last angle is of pi by 4. 2 means 90 degree, right? Range pi by 2 to minus pi by 2. It will be coming and it is reaching at minus a as pi by 4 plus a as minus pi by 4. It will be coming and draw this signal. This is about your phase angle, phase of the given input x of t of the Fourier transform. This is one problem and this is important. It will be asking in the exam. Okay, many times it has been asked. Okay, that is about one problem. Next problem is of find the Fourier transform of x of t is equals to e raised to minus a mod of t, where a greater than 0, draw its spectrum. Here also same, instead of x of t we are substituting for e raised to minus a mod of t. Okay, then here nothing function is given, we have to go for the limit. Okay, here when we are going for mod function means in previously we gone through, it is consisting of both negative part and also of the positive part. I'm telling about this. Okay, so if I consider for the negative part, the limit is going to be minus infinity to 0. Therefore e raised to minus of minus negative parts plus, right, e raised to plus at. That's what the difference. These small differences are very important. You have to remember this. When a limit is going to be changing, what parameters are going to change along with the limitation. Okay, e raised to at, e raised to minus j omega t, this as it is dt plus, and this is for the negative values. Then we go for the positive values from 0 to infinity, e raised to minus, because plus into minus is going to be minus only, right? E raised to minus at, e raised to minus j omega t dt. Then add of these two in the powers. So I'll be getting as e power a minus j omega t dt plus integration 0 to infinity e raised to minus, taken minus common, a plus j omega into t. Then apply for the limit here. I hope you can do of this. Then after applying the limit, you will be getting as 1 divided by a minus j omega plus 1 divided by a plus j omega. As I explained the previous, just you apply the limit for those, you will be getting of this result. Then if I simplify this, I will be getting as x of j omega is equal to 2a divided by a square plus omega square. First, we have to draw it's a spectrum, right? It is also same for all the x of j omega function, you will be getting the same structure. Some small variations you will be getting. Okay, since the given equation x of t is even symmetric, yes, 2a divided by a square plus omega square, it is even symmetric. Okay, therefore x of j omega is purely real. When you observe this, it is of a purely real. We are not getting any imaginary part. Based on that, they are telling. Then the spectrum is going to be, you will be getting like this spectrum. What you have to do, again you substitute as maximum limit. What we are going for it here, the constant value is of a. Whatever the value we are going to substitute for a, that is of the maximum value. If I substitute 1 means that may be a maximum. Omega is a varying function, right? For that reason, what we have to do, just you substitute omega as a. What you will be getting when I substitute omega as a square plus a square, 2a square you will get. 2a is already there in the numerator, so 1 divided by 2 divided by a will be here 2a divided by 2a square. 2 to get cancels, you will be getting as 1 divided by a, right? Here you will be getting as 1 divided by a you will get. That's what. Then minus infinity you will get the same, and when it is 0, omega is 0, when I substitute omega is 0, 2a divided by a square, a1a get cancels, you will be remaining as 2 divided by you will be getting out. This is about the spectrum for the given function. What is that? E raised to minus a mod of t. Okay, this is how we have to go with the problems. This is one problem. Next, a problem it is given. Determine the Fourier transform of the unit impulse function x of t is equals to delta of t. Then what they asked, draw its spectrum. Equation is as usual. Write that equation first. X of j omega is equals to integration minus infinity to plus infinity x of t e raised to minus j omega t dt. Then what they given? We have to substitute for delta of t, x of t. So substitute delta of t e raised to minus j omega t dt. Then we know that delta t is going to be 0 when t is not equals to 0. This condition we know. Okay. Based on that, if I go, x of j omega is going to be at 0th value only, it is going to present. So t will be 0 only. Delta of 0, wherever t is there, that you have to take as 0. E raised to j omega 0. You will be getting as 1. Therefore, for whatever the value we are going to substitute for omega, maybe from 0 to infinity or 0 to minus infinity, it is always 1. You have to remember this. For delta of t, the Fourier transform is going to be 1. These basic formulas, it may give in your competitive exams. What is delta of t Fourier transform or as unit step function Fourier transform? The main formulas. If you remember, it will be easy to solve the problems. What if they combined and all? Okay. This is one problem. We'll go for the one more problem. That is for the rectangular pulse shown in figure, draw its spectrum. Here is a signal it is given where it is varying from minus t to plus t with the amplitude as 1, a rectangular pulse. From the figure, what we can write? The equation as x of t is going to be 1 when our t existing from minus t to plus t, and it will be 0 for the other cases. Then what you have to do? Use your equation x of j omega is equal to integration minus infinity to plus infinity x of t e raised to minus j omega t dt. Okay. Then what is the limit is going to be? Our signal is going to exist between minus t to plus t only. So limit is going to be minus t to plus t. X of t is going to be 1 only. Take as it is. Substitute as it is 1. Then e raised to minus j omega t into dt. Then go for the integration. That is e raised to minus j omega t divided by minus j omega. You will get with respect to t we are going for that reason, and limit is of minus t to plus t. Then apply the limit. I am taking 1 by minus j omega outside. When I apply for the upper limit, e raised to minus j omega capital T minus of lower limit is of e raised to minus of minus, right, plus j minus of minus. This is minus, already minus is there. So minus of minus plus j omega capital T. You will be getting off. Then that is nothing but, if you just compare the equations, I hope you remember e raised to a plus e raised to j theta. In terms of e raised to theta, e raised to minus j theta means what? J theta minus j theta divided by 2. What is this equation? Raise of cos theta, right? Here also we are going to use the same. Here e raised to minus j omega t minus e raised to minus of minus, right? That is of j, nothing but divided by j is there. 2j if it is coming means to minus j theta, e raised to minus j theta minus here 2j if it is coming means it is of sine theta, right? Based on that, here you will be getting as 2 into sine omega. Instead of theta, here is of omega t divided by omega, this omega as it is omega. Then I'm doing a small modification here, multiplying and dividing by t. So I'll be doing as 2t, capital T, sine omega t divided by omega t. What function you have to multiply is based on the equation what you will be getting, sine omega t. Sine omega is a frequency, the change what you are going for. And also you just notice what's the denominator part is existing. Okay, here we got omega t, right? Here omega is there. What is leftover part is of t. Sometimes what you will get, instead of omega you will be getting as t. If it is of t is there, means what you will multiply and divide, you have to go for the omega, right? That you have to do. So after here t is not there in the denominator. We are going to multiply here as 2t sine omega t divided by t. We have to multiply here as capital T. Then from this we are getting one new function that is called as sinc, S-I-N-C. Okay. When you have to write this sinc function, when you will get as sine A divided by A. Then you will be getting as S-I-N-C of A, sinc function. This is one new function where we are going to use in our signals. Almost in integration part, I hope you used of this. Okay. You here, if I compare here, what I can write now? 2t is a constant. Instead of sine omega t divided by omega t, I can write as sinc function, SINC omega t. Here A is you will be getting, here omega t you will be getting. Then the spectrum is going to be like this. The spectrum is of x of j omega is sinc of 0 is 1. Remember this. Then sinc of c of constant values, whatever it may be, it's going to be 0. So if I sinc of 0 is 1, 1 into 2t means you'll get 0, you'll be getting 2t. When I substitute for minus pi to plus pi, you'll be getting like this, at 0 you'll get. Then if I going on substituting for further values, the signal is going on decreasing, exponentially decreasing function in both the side. Okay, these are all the problems, and this is very important. All the problems are very important. This problem is asked regularly. Sometimes they may give the signal like this, or else they may give directly as the question for the rectangular pulse, draw its spectrum for the Fourier transform. They may give single line sentence, or else they may give diagram. You have to fix your mind that when it is coming for rectangular pulse means the time function is going to be capital T only. Okay. These are all about the problem. Next we'll continue in the next class the different problems. Okay.